Okay, we're back. This was Garfield. This is the last one. Let's do a new one here. This time we're gonna do is the SpongeBob. I think I'm gonna do this one. He's kind of running, okay? Kind of goofy face on his, look on his face, which is normal. So let's get started. That Garfield one took way too long. So I'm gonna try to keep it within 20 minutes, okay? Okay, so let's see. We're gonna start it right about, it's gonna be about this big. So the eyeballs will be right about there. All right, so let's do this. There. Shapes. Now let's go up a little higher. Last time I ran out of room for shapes. The colorblind Carlos patented way, patented in all 50 states and the world. Okay. So we go SpongeBob, and I'll have to draw his name later, like I did with Garfield. Okay, let's get going. Now, I'm drawing these with you. I've never drawn SpongeBob before, so I'm doing my method to see if I can do it with you guys, okay? So his eyeballs, let's do them right. What did I say? He's gonna be square. He's gonna be right about here. Let's start right about here. So yeah, I've never drawn this guy. My kids love this cartoon, especially my daughter. So I thought I'd do that one instead of some other ones that I was thinking about. So let's start with the eyeballs, which are two round circles. They're kind of ovally, a little bit of ovalness to it. Ovalness, that's a word. I just made it up. I have an English degree, I can do that. Ovalness T. Okay, so let's do the other eyeball first. So it's just a circle. We're gonna start off with a circle-y, a little bit of ovalness to it. Ovalness. Okay, and his cheek is in the way here, but I just went ahead and drew the circle. Okay, so let's do another circle over here. So if it was like a circle, there's the other eyeball, and over here his nose gets in the way, but I'm still gonna just go ahead and do the eyeballs. Okay, so you can play around with that until you get it to where you want it. Okay. Okay, looks good. I'll do some erasing later. So now we want to do his pupils. He's got some crazy. He always looks like he's insane. Okay. So here we go. Ooh, these are ovals for sure. Okay. He's got one there. Then we'll do another one right away. Inside. He already looks insane. So we have two circles. Then we have two ovals, one and then the other one inside. Okay, simple. Did I draw those big enough? I think so. Ovally. And I'll do some erasing in a little bit here. No, I don't think I drew these big enough. Don't forget, erasing is not a crime. Okay? Unless you're a politician and trying to get away with stuff. Okay, that went weird. But even then you don't get... Okay, anyway. There we go. It's a little bit bigger. Okay. Now the other one is over right about here. Actually, let me draw the nose so I know exactly where to put it. So we did that. We're gonna hold off on the other. We're gonna do the nose. Now he's got a funny, like a hot dog nose. Okay, so we're gonna go whoop. So this part is like a hot dog, and then it ends right about there. Okay, so let's erase the other part of the eyeball. That was just a guide for us, so we can draw the eyeball correctly. So then we have his weird nose. Notice how it goes like this, and then it pops out like that, a little more wide. Okay. Whoop, hot dog nose. Then it kind of just fades away. He doesn't really, the artist never closes it, so we'll leave it open like that. Okay, that looks okay. Now we can draw the other eyeball. See, but now we know that that this eyeball is still a little too high, because this is supposed to go right here. So let's do this. Oh, okay. So let's go right here. So it's like a hot dog with a little hump at the So this would be a hot dog, right? But instead we're doing this and then going up a little bit, all right? So there's his weird nose. SpongeBob, make it a little wider. Yeah. Okay, what is going on with my erasers today? Okay. So this eyeball starts here, and this is that oval. This oval over here, okay? I can see this is gonna be a problem. They're big, they're bigger than I've given them credit for, too, okay. And then this one is the same. So we're doing this times 2, okay? You just gotta place them right so they look right. I'm still on the eyeballs and I'm, what, 5 minutes in already? I need to hurry up. Okay. So there we go. Now I'm gonna draw it in 20 minutes. You can take it a little longer if you want. Okay. Okay, that looks like him. Okay. Doesn't it? Doesn't it? I don't know. I don't like this part. Because this eyeball is supposed to come out way down here. So I think I drew his nose a little too. Let's do that. There we go. There we go. It's a little bit bigger than I drew it. Okay, so it's still that. Woo, whoop, whoop. Okay, and make it going upwards. Okay, there's his eyeball. And then let's make his pupil bigger. Okay. It's funny, the artist who drew this probably can do this in his sleep at this point, right? And we're taking all this time. It's all right. I'm not really a cartoonist, so I wouldn't know. Okay, so now we got a couple shapes. We got these two, we got 2 times 2, and then we have part of his face done. Let's do his eyelashes, I guess they are. They're kind of thick, so. And he's got this, and he's got that, and he's got that. So no big deal. It's just a little line, thick line. Okay. Okay. Now he has these funky cheeks. Let's draw them here. So this is like a full C. Here we go with the C's again. Okay, that is a good C. So look, C for Carlos. Okay, now we can erase this part now that we know where it's at. Okay, let's do another one over here. Let's do it faster. Okay, they're about the same, yeah, same place. Okay, so those are just C's, man. More C's and parentheses. I'm sure parentheses are coming. So we draw a little comma there. This is gonna be for his mouth. So you draw a comma, and do this times 2. And then we're gonna do a with another comma there. Do I like that? I'm looking at the picture. I like to get it kind of right. So this is a big parentheses, okay? Okay, that's what the top of his mouth is, just a big parentheses. Okay, big old parentheses. Big one, biggie, biggie, biggie. He's got like little freckles here, I guess. I don't know what those are, but he's got them. So he's got 3 of them. Just little circles times 3. Oh, times 6 actually. Okay, so now he's got the big mouth, and this is gonna be, let's do this. Right about here. You figure out how big you want it there. That seems to be okay. I don't really like the ovalness of his eyeball. I should have just done a circle. Okay. Erase, erase, erase. So basically you're just drawing like a bag, okay? His mouth might be too big. Oh well. Okay, so that one's just like, so you're just connecting the two sides, right? With a big C. I guess that's a C. I gotta find another name for that. It's not a C, it's more like a, well, I call that a bag, so. All right, so now let's draw his teeth. His teeth are just two big old, bloop. So it's like this and this. And it's so that they're kind of like that because of the mouth, the tilt of the mouth. Like I said, I've never drawn this guy, so now he's got the tongue going here. It's the usual cartoon tongue. Let's curl it up a little bit. Okay, so that's just 1, 2. Big old commas. Comma, comma, comma. And you can see the back of his mouth here, and that's kind of this thing. Okay. Actually, that looks pretty good. Just the way, like let's make this a little wider down. You know that big old thing that's in the back of your mouth? That big old thing, that thing in the back of your mouth. Okay. And that shape is, let's do this. So it's like a thumb, right? See that? See how it looks like a thumb? A thumb, whoop. And then another thumb, I guess, going this way. Connect them. And there you go. That's the shape you got. 2 thumbs. And that gives you that little punching bag back there. And let's do this. Let's color it in because it's black in the picture. Okay. Look at that. You got his mouth. I don't like his eyeballs still. Still going to work on those eyeballs. Let's keep going though. Okay. So now we have that. Now he's got a little big parentheses down here, right? So that's just another that. And now let's draw his body. His body, in this one he's running, right? And I'll show you the picture. And so it looks like it's like this. I'm drawing straight lines right now just to get the shape, okay? A little closer. So right now I'm just drawing the straight lines. That way I can work with that. Okay. And then, so I'm drawing a box. So basically what I'm doing is drawing a box, right? Okay. That's just to get it going. Okay, so let's keep drawing the box. There we go. Okay. And in this instance though, since this is a spongy part, you know, before you get to his clothes, I'm not gonna draw this part yet, so let's take that out. Okay, that's what you're doing right now. So he's getting all squiggly because he's a sponge, right? So let's, once we get that going, then we can do this. Let's see, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 humps. So we go 1, 2, 3, 5. Well, I did too many, didn't I? Like this. That looks okay. Not perfect. And then he's got a little wave there. And he's got some more waves. He's got his arm coming out, but we're gonna draw that next. Okay, so he still has more waves. Okay, And then here he's just got one little wave in there. So what we're doing is just waves until you connect them all. Okay, let's do the top. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4. He's only got about 4 of them over here. 1, 2. Let's do a little closer to his face, to his eyebrows, it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not too bad. Fix it as you go if you want, or fix it after. Then we keep going this way. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then drop it down. Okay. There it is. So it's just waves, okay? And just connect them. You don't have to be perfect. It doesn't have the same amount, you know, that the picture has. Let's draw the arms in. So now we can erase the straight line that was there. Okay, that was just the guide. Look at that, it's starting to look like SpongeBob. Okay, so his arms, let's put it right about, it's in the picture, it's like right about here. So that's this, that, and this. So it's this, that, this. So like 2 straight lines and then have the curve, okay? And that's like his shirt, I guess. Okay, so this one's like this. So now we do his arm. 2 more little half lines that are kind of angled, right? And then another one of those. And then another one of those. I do that far over so I can just have a way, then I erase it a little bit. Okay. See how cool that looks? That's very cartoony, right? We got those waves. Where eventually these, like I said in the last one, these 2 lines would eventually connect if we kept going. Okay? But here he's got his fist. He's got a fist going on because he's running. So there's a comma. What do we got here? We got another big C facing the other way. This is just like Garfield's paws we did last time. And then whoop, okay. And then a whoop. And then we'll bring it over here, comma. See, and you got a little fist. So all we did was 1, 2, 3. That was almost a circle, really. No, that's the C. Look at that. That's just a C. And then this is a comma. And then another little comma to connect. Okay, work with that. Not too bad. Let's go to the other side. Alexa, how much time on my timer?
You have 3 minutes and 20 seconds
What?
left on your 22-minute timer.
Okay, maybe it's gonna be a little longer than I thought. For this one, I'm gonna draw it right about here, and then I'll draw a comma. And then we're gonna draw the arms, same thing as above. Okay. Almost the same thing we're doing on this side. Oh, let's make this one a little bit. Okay, then the comma. So the same thing on this side that we did on this side. We got the lines for his arms, easy. Then there's more lines, right? And then the C's, the backward C's, the comma, the full C, little tiny C's, and then the big one. Okay, got it? Now here he's got his shirt, so his shirt is like this. It's a weird cone thing. Let's say you're drawing like a cone sort of thing. And then you're just erasing these 2 sides. And that's what you have. And the arm comes out. Okay? That's what that is. No big deal. Now we're going to draw his pantaloons. His pantaloons are straight. Okay? 2 lines like that. We're doing the same angle as this, right? We'll keep the lines. And then let's go across. Down. Keep it going because this, I guess that's his shirt. That's funny. That's his shirt. If we keep going, we're doing the pants now. Way up here. Let's do that. Angle it. Go all the way across. He's a funny looking dude. And let's just go across and I'll draw his legs in. Okay, so you're doing 1 line, 2 lines, angle it, across, and angle it, and then connect those 2. Okay, the little box. So while we're here, let's do his shirt. Now his shirt's pretty easy. You just draw. Okay. The other one is the same thing, a little more angle on that one. So it's like a V with like a or a check mark. I guess that would be a check mark. This is a V. That was a check mark. And then a half circle. Simple. Half circle. And then his tie goes all the way down to past his pant. There's his line there. So okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Alexa, stop. Dang, that was fast. That was fast, my friends. Let's draw this line a little bit higher. Now I know why Garfield took so long. I was taking my time on that one. Well, I wasn't. I mean, I guess I was. Okay. That's too big. I'm just rearranging. You can fix stuff as you go if you don't think it looks right. Okay? Now let's draw his leg. Oh wait, let's do his belt. His belt is just like that. I think that's his belt, and then it's colored black. So they're just rectangles, long rectangles. No big deal. And there's one on the side. Okay. I guess you can't see this one because here comes his leg. Since he's running, we're going to do another one of those cone things, but we're not going to connect it. That's not connected in the picture. And then draw a comma. Okay, now we're going to draw his leg coming out. Whoa. And it comes out to right about it. See, I just do that. Now I can erase what I don't like. So that's I guess that's a parentheses. Right? And then connect it with a little another parentheses. And then another parentheses. And then another parentheses. And then you got a leg. Isn't that simple? Let's erase this stuff inside. Okay, his shoe. His funky shoes. C. Definitely a C. This one is, what would that be? I don't know what that is. And then another comma. Let's slow down here. Okay, so this is the top of his shoe, right? So it's a C. This is like a, what do we call that? I don't know, but it's this. So there's a C, and then we got, okay. Put that there. This was a little harder than I thought. Okay. Bring it down, and then there's a line here because this is the bottom of his shoe. We're looking at this bottom of his shoe, and then he's got 2 lines there. 1 line, a little lippity-doop-dop, and then this part. Okay, let's color that all black. All this is black. Okay, let me just draw it in, and then I'll do the shapes. I'll give you the shapes as soon as I'm done. It's kind of hard to do the shapes before. Okay, and then there's a little oval in there, and then we color in the rest of his shoe. See, I had to draw the bottom of his shoe, and it was kind of difficult. Okay, so so over here we have one. So let's draw the outside of his. So we have this thing, right? And that goes all the way down here, and then there's just a little line there. This is the line. Okay, so that's that line, and then this is this is a C, but with a long bottom to the C. Okay, so it's like, okay, do that. And then we do these things again. Okay, there's a little square in there, or a little rectangle. And then this one, you just have to shape it. I don't even know what the shape that is, but you can make it whatever you want. So it's more like a, like that. That's the bottom part. It's supposed to be. I didn't quite get it. Okay, let's get over here to the other leg. So we're running out of time. Okay, this is the bottom of his pants. Now, another, this is a straight line, but it comes out. But the line itself is straight, but you have to put a little extra at the bottom. Okay. Same with the top one. It's shorter. Now let's connect them. Okay, so that's pretty easy. So it's a little one, a big one, a little one, and then connect them. And then we do the other leg, another big comma, straight line with a little lip to connect them. Whoa, we're getting his legs now. Oh, I forgot his socks. So he's got socks, commas, 3 commas. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And over here, he's got his socks, 1, 2, 3 more commas. I did not draw his leg down more enough. And long enough, really. Same thing, okay? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now we're to his shoe. Another comma. C going the other way. Now this one's a little weird. So it's like this. Whoop. Let's see where I'm at in the paper. Okay. It's like a stapler. You know when you take a staple out and it's like, that's what it looks like. And then we got this weird shape here for his shoe. Okay. Looks like this is a straight line, and then that weird shape again, right? Okay. Then he's got the shine, so he's got a little light there. That's what that was. Oh, I forgot to put that. So the shine is there. And then on this side, you can just color the whole thing because you're not seeing the bottom. Look at that. It's starting to look like Mr. SpongeBob. It's not exactly, I mean, if I had more time, I would make it look more like the picture, but you know, I mean, look at it. We have it. We got the shapes. The shoes were a little harder this time. Okay. And you can go back and fix things you don't like. So I think this looks pretty good for, you know, a rushed job. Okay. So there you go. You got SpongeBob drawn. Now I'm going to clean it up and ink it for you guys. And I'll see you here next time. Thanks for watching.